we do have a section on the show. If you're keen to go through it, I'll explain to anyone that's listening to the audio. This is on YouTube and audio. So I do a game show at the basement, or at the Baso, where it's called Ladies on the Loose. Basically, it's 3 mugshots of chicks that have been arrested, and you'd have to choose the crime based on the mugshot multiple choice.
Yep, let's do it.
Welcome to Ladies on the Loose. We have 3 mugshots here. Andrew Hamilton is going to run through and tell me multiple choice what you think the crime was based on the mugshot. Let's kick it off with contestant number 1. Contestant number 1, possession of a weapon, possession of cocaine, or driving while impaired.
Oh, wow. Okay. I don't know if you've like fucked around with these to like really throw people off. I feel like you want to say weapon, which makes me want to go the opposite way. So I'm going to go with C, driving while impaired.
Okay, C, driving while impaired, locked in. We're gonna keep that locked in while we go on to contestant number 2. Contestant number 2, prostitution, petty larceny, or destruction of property.
Oh, she looks like she's got the devil in her eyes, man. I reckon destruction of property. I reckon she's just some jilted lover, angry ex.
Angry ex? Yeah.
Yeah. She's burnt someone's house down.
Yeah. So, contestant number 2, you're going with C. And finally, contestant number 3 in this shortened version of Ladies on the Loose, it is A, theft, B, aggravated stalking, or C, possession of marijuana.
Oh. She looks so sweet and innocent. Yeah, I think that's the trickery of it. I think theft. I'm going to go A, theft.
Okay,
yeah.
A, locked in.
Petty theft.
You're right, yeah. You got to add petty to it just in case. But yeah. All right, cool. Let's light up the answers. Contestant number 1, driving while impaired. You have that correct.
Oh, fucking nailed it. See, I thought you were going to fucking throw me off. Gun, cocaine. I was like, hey, I'm not going to lean into racial stereotypes here. I'm going to go driving while impaired. Fucking knocked it out of the park.
Dude,
yes.
my favorite one about this fucking mugshot is, and anyone watching the YouTube will see, but I'll just describe it for the audio listeners. So, I have long hair, and when I pull it back, sometimes you get random hairs that are like not long enough to pull back. But this particular contestant has turned it into more of a feature and just sort of sleeked it down on her forehead to make him look like really long eyelashes just growing out of the corner of her of the where the widow's peak would be.
I like it. I dig it. You go, girl.
All right, so that's contestant number 1.
Well done, Bonisha.
Okay, contestant number 2, petty larceny.
Oh, damn it. I said destruction of property.
Yeah. Now, you actually touched on a really good point, and I'm glad that you mentioned this, because you nailed it in the fact that I did choose something which I thought that this particular contestant would be guilty of, and it's for the same reason you thought petty larceny. I'm like, this Latina chick fucked some dude's shit up after he broke up with her. And
do we know more of the backstory of this one?
Yeah, so I do actually have more of the backstory on this one. I'm glad you asked. We didn't actually plan this, but contestant number 2, petty larceny. DoorDash driver busted for stealing people's packages off their doorstep.
Oh wow!
So it's literally the opposite. It's probably the lesser of the 3.
I mean, I hate to insult the DoorDash community, but she's probably a bit too hot to be working as a DoorDash delivery. See, she wasn't in that job for the paycheck, right? She was doing it just purely as an excuse to cover up to steal shit.
Yeah, maybe if they paid more, they wouldn't have employees stealing shit. But yeah, contestant number 3, let's light it up. Possession of marijuana. Hey.
Seemed like the most obvious one, but I was trying to lean away from it. Yeah, all right.
Hey, thanks for playing along. Do you know what? Considering there's only three to choose from, we managed to power it out pretty well, man. I appreciate you stepping in and having a go at that.
No worries, that was fun.
Yeah, so
I'm glad I got at least 1 out of 3.